everyone, it's Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
And it is time for our monthly composition article called Saving Up for Your Dream.
它中文的那个 title 呢是逐梦踏实 saving up 就是要存钱 for your dreams 为了梦想好好的存起一笔钱。
Did you have a dream you saved up for when you were in high school?
I saved for Nintendo games.
So did I. I really liked to buy CDs when I was in high school. And that was like the thing. I would do my terrible job at McDonald's, and I would take my little tiny money and buy CDs every month.
哇，所以大家都有这种经验，对不对？就是要存钱，然后去买一个。然后我们刚刚讲到 Nintendo games 就是那个任天堂的游戏嘛，对不对？然后老师的话也会去买这些 CD 啊等等的，就是在麦当劳打工，很辛苦的存钱。
很古老的科技，对不对？ Let's get ready for our composition. So let's begin by looking at pages 22 and 23 in our magazine, and we see we have 3 pictures to look at.
OK， 我们来看到这个第22页跟23页杂志上的这个页数，然后你会看到有3个图画，它有一个连环的故事。
But we know when we're writing a composition, we really have 5 steps. Now, 当然那个图片是1, 2, 3，对不对？ But 这个照片前面我们还有另外一个东西 ，That's our introduction.
所以说在这个3个图片之前，其实事实上我们在写这个看图写作的时候，我们其实心里头有五个部分，然后这个3个的话是刚好是3个中间的部分，在前面还有多一个，后面才有多一个。最前面的部分是 introduction， 在 introduction 这个地方，你可以讲一些更多的 background information， 有一些背景的故事啦等等，来开始开展这个故事。
And after our third picture, like Anthony said, it's our conclusion. And in our conclusion, we talk about what did we learn? We talk about our lesson or our moral.
所以在最后这个3个图案讲完之后，可能最后我们还会加上一个 conclusion， 就是结论的意思。conclusion 里头呢，我们多半可以从这里面，从这3个图片里头找到说，我们从这次经验学到了什么？这个故事的启示是什么？老师刚刚用的词是 lesson。或者是 moral 的话是 moral the moral of the story 就是这个故事要告诉我们的寓意是什么。
Now, above the first picture, I wrote the word beginning. 事实上我比较懒惰，我说 B-E-G, beginning. 然后 the middle, I wrote M-I-D, and then I wrote the word problem. And then above my third picture, I wrote end and solution.
OK， 所以老师呢，在这3张图片里头的第一张图片上面写了 beginning， 第2张图片呢就是 middle， 就是 problems， 它中间的话有一些问题要解决。最后第3张图片呢就告诉我们 solution 到底是什么 and solution。好，在这里的话就告诉我们最后的解决方式是如何。
Now, a lot of students think you can't prepare for a composition article because you don't know the topic, and you are so wrong. You can very easily prepare for a composition because we know we need to write a story, and stories use the past tense.
没错，很多人都以为呢，哎呀，这看图作文呢，我没有办法准备，因为我连题目什么都不晓得。事实上，老师说呢，我们还是可以做好准备的。即便你不晓得故事，但是当你要提故事的时候，我们就可以练习许许多多在讲故事所需要使用到的时态。
So there are 4 kinds of grammar that we can use, and then there are 3 kinds of verbs we want to practice. Let's talk about our grammar first. Number 1, 因为这个是故事，全部都是过去，我们要用 the past tense. Okay? Number 2, we want to use the past continuous, 过去进行. That's was or were plus V-I-N-G. And don't forget, 这个事件比较特别，我们这要提供一段的事件，但是你比这个提供的事件的还早开始做。For example, at 8 o'clock last night, 什么事情在发生了？ But 事实上你比8点还早开始做。Our third grammar is this is a voice, the past passive. Was or were plus our PP, past participle. And lastly, the past perfect tense, 过去完成时, that's had plus the past participle. That's a lot. Let me give Anthony a chance here.
OK， 所以在这里的话，很快的帮大家回忆一下。所以你就要记得，只要跟过去式有关的时态都可以用到。第一个是过去的单纯式，然后第二个呢是过去的进行式，通常来表达比你在讲到这个时段的时候，更早的这个动作已经发生了。OK， 它已经持续一段时间了。然后第三个呢是过去完成式，那还有一个呢是跟被动语态搭配着过去式，一共这4个最常出现。
All right, and the kind of verbs we can practice, 我们知道这个是过去式，所以我们要练习我们的规则动词，它们都这为 ed, right? And then we also need to practice our irregular verbs, 我们的不规则动词 and 如果你觉得会碰到过去分词被动语态或者过去完成时 then you also need to practice your past participles.
没错，所以在这里的话，你要必须去习惯那个三态变化表。有的时候是规则动词的变化，只要加 ed 的嘛；有的时候是不规则的时候呢，你要把它的第二态过去式跟第三态就是它的完成是 VPP 的状态，都要把它练习到很熟悉才行。
All right, let's get into our composition and let's remember the 4 kinds of grammar we have. 有可能你要写下来 Get your pencils and erasers ready. Our first paragraph begins, One day, Sean passed by a motorcycle shop.
OK， 所以第一个句话哈，第一段就看到了 One day， 有一天呢 ，Sean 我们的主角出现了，对不对？通常在写作的时候，不妨可以帮主角取个名字，这样读起来会更有亲切感，而不是说 this boy 一直这样一路下去，这样子感觉上就觉得好远哦，距离好远，没有感觉。所以这边的话，我们的主角叫 Sean。One day, Sean passed by a motorcycle shop。有一天呢，他经过一家摩托车的这个专卖店。
Now, 这个 SEAN 真的是 Sean。我记得我小时候我看过这个我朋友的名字，我还不认识他。我看过这个名字 I was like, Scene? I was like, 你名字是 Scene 吗？ He's like, no, my name is Sean. He thought like I was like a stupid person. So yeah, 小心这个 SEAN 就是 Sean. And now this is 这个第一句当然是我们的第一图片，我们的 beginning. 这个故事我们没有 intro. If you want an intro, we talk about our background. For example, 我就想到了even when Sean was a boy, he always loved riding on the back of his mom's motorcycle. So, 如果你举例来说这样的句子的话 we know why Sean loves motorcycles.
没有错。所以在这里老师又提到这个可能的增加 background information 的句子。他说 even when Sean was a boy, he always loved riding on the back of his mom's motorcycle. 所以他以前的话很喜欢坐着这个妈妈的这个机车哈，被他这样载在后面，这样子载，所以他就至少可以让我们晓得说，哦，这就是他喜欢摩托车的原因，因为他跟妈妈的记忆连结在一起。
Our second sentence says, he casually looked into the shop window and something shiny caught his eye.
所以接下来第二句话就说了 ，he casually 不经意的、很随意的 ，casually 指的意思就是没有很正式的感觉，就是稍微随便的瞟了一眼。He casually looked into the shop window， 往这个橱窗里面看了一看 ，and something shiny caught his eye， 没有 s，eye 如果今天当做是attention。目光，这个注意力的时候，它不是实体的眼睛，这时候我们会讲 eye caught his eye， 就是吸引了他的目光。
All right, very quickly look at the word casually. 那个 su 的时候，我上面我写 shj， 我想好久了，这个日发音是什么？然后再想到it's like sh， 然后有点像那个 j 的发音粘在一起，so casually.
That's right. Casually.
All right, let's continue. Our next sentence says, a brand new motorcycle was glowing, 全起来 in the window right in front of him.
OK， 这句话很有那种漫画的感觉，对不对？如果你突然看到一个很喜欢的东西，全世界就只剩那样东西，然后那个东西在闪。OK，a brand new motorcycle。Brand new 只是全新的，当形容词来使用的时候，它中间会有一个小小的 hyphen 连字号，把它连在一起。Brand new motorcycle 你不妨把它画起来Brand new 中间有个连字号 ，was glowing in the window right in front of him。在他面前正闪闪发光 ，glowing 就是在闪耀着光芒的感觉。
Now, remember, was were, V-I-N-G is our past continuous tense. 过去进行时存起来这个文法。接下来这个 was were, V-I-N-G, past C-T. And let's continue. He wanted it badly, but much to his disappointment, he couldn't afford it.
啊，好可怜，对不对？哈，他说，哎呀，好想要啊 ，He wanted badly， 超想要。这个 badly 来想，就是来形容他非常非常想要这个东西。I want it so badly。然后呢 ，but much to his disappointment， 但是让他失望的事情，我们常常会看到 to one's 后面接上 to one's joy，to one's delight，to one's disappointment， 好，很多这种后面接一个情绪的名词，对不对？好 ，to my surprise， 好，这个很多时候都会这样讲。但是这边的话指的是让他失望的事。Much to his disappointment, he couldn't afford it。他实在是买不起，一辆机车也很贵的呢。
Now, just before we take a break, pick up those pencils. And 在这个第一段，我们要写下来什么？我们的 BEG. This is our beginning.
没错，这边前面第一个部分的话，就是在讲我们故事的开头。开头的话，先把这个东西讲清楚了，后面再发展起来就会更方便了。
We'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back to Enjoy English School, and we have our composition article. Let's begin paragraph 2. Pick up your pencils. We're looking at paragraph 2, so this must be our second picture, our middle, or the problem. Write this next to paragraph 2, M-I-D.
OK， 所以接下来我们来看第二段，第二段也是我们第二张图片。通常呢，在第二张图片里面，我们就看到一个问题，对不对？我们要把这个问题给说明清楚、解释清楚，然后最后再来去讲我们解决的办法。
Let's begin. However, Sean was determined to buy the motorcycle, so 加逗号 he started to work part-time in a fast food restaurant.
好，所以在这边的话，第二段的第一句话就告诉你了。However， 他虽然有一个梦想，哎呀，可是买不起怎么办 ？Problem 出现了嘛？他说，即便如此，怎么样呢 ？Sean was determined to buy the motorcycle。好，他还是呢下定决心说，我一定要把这个摩托车给买到，因为他实在是太抢眼，我好想要哦。好 ，So he started to work part-time in a fast food restaurant。好，在这边的话，work part-time。part-time 这个中间呢要加一个连字号，而且这个地方的 part-time 可以指就是它是当副词使用来修饰 work。好，如果说去打工，好兼差 ，you say work part-time。但是它呢也可以当形容词 ，I have a part-time job。好，这个时候形容名词的时候呢，它就会是一个形容词了。
Let's look at the word determined. The ed is d. 写下来一个 d 在 ed 下面。And then look at the word what's the second one? Started to work part-time. 这个 ed 发短 id. Write an id above ed here. Determined, started.
这个两个地方在使用这个过去式，尤其是规则型加 ed 的时候呢，往往你会听到很多，如果是 determine 有声的配有声的 determined。OK， 那如果说结尾是 t 或 d 的字，像这边我们看到 start。T 结尾嘛，所以我们会讲 started， 好，它会多一个母音出来。
Our next sentence says, he knew it would take a lot of time for him to save enough money.
Okay, he knew， 好，他知道 it would take a lot of time for him to save enough money。他知道说他得花很多时间。这个地方因为是存钱这件事情，要买机车这件事情是 it， 我们会搭配 take。It would take。那为什么要用 would？ 是因为 he knew that it would take。这个时候呢，时态的话前后要对应，都是过去式的时态。它这个 will 变成了 would， 好，这是过去的未来式。所以这边的话，其实他会说，他知道 it would take a lot of time for him to save enough money。要存够钱呢，要花很多时间。
Now look at the word enough. This O-U-G-H, honestly 真的很烦在英文。这个 O-U-G-H 要看那个字发音不一样。这个 G-H is F-F here, right? An F-F above G-H. Enough.
GH 的话是 enough。这 GH 还有很多其他不发音的或其他的可能性哦。
Yeah, maybe you can also draw an X above the O. 这个单词不是 enough 什么这样子的。O 没有发音 GH is FF. Let's continue. Still, he worked really hard and never complained.
OK， 接下来在这句话呢，你会看到有两个有加 ed 的东西，一个是 worked， 因为 work 无声就搭配无声的 t， 所以会念 worked。你在 ed 上面写上一个 t， 这样你在念的时候就很清楚了。第二个部分呢，就是 complained。complain 一样是有声，所以是 complained， 在 ed 上面写上一个 d 的这个声音，这样以后你在发这些音的时候都很清楚的知道它怎么做。所以这句话说 still， 但是呢 he worked really hard， 他很努力的工作 and never complained， 也从不抱怨。
小心哦 remember K is 无发音的 a lot of students think it's 可，这样不对的，it's not 可，那个风筝不是可爱，对不对？ It's 可爱，那个是从母音来的 kite， so it's K K K， ka ka ka， 这个是无发音，它发音有 T 的发音，
没错。
And let's get ready for paragraph 3. Hey, welcome back to Enjoy English School. Let's begin paragraph 3 of our composition article. When Sean finally had enough money and bought the motorcycle of his dreams, he knew that all his hard work was worth it.
好，所以第三段这个地方我们看到这句话，好，蛮长的，对不对？他说 When Sean finally had enough money， 好，最后终于存够钱了。And bought the motorcycle of his dreams. 好，这个 dreams z 的声音，对不对 ？He knew that all his hard work was worth it. 他就最后发现到说，所有的努力都有了成果，都有了回报。Was worth it 就是指很有成果的意思。在这个地方你会看到 bought 这个字的话呢，那个 gh 就又不发音了。但是呢 ，enough 的时候 gh 的话是发 f 的声音，真的很烦。
English is so easy.
哦，可不是嘛。
So 这个句子当然是我们第三图片 here. This is our end, right? END above this first sentence here.
OK， 所以这边的话就是它的结尾，所以在这句话里面你就知道说，哦，最后呢，他在努力的这个存钱的结果之下，终于把他梦寐以求的这个机车给买到手了。他知道说，所有的努力都有了回报。
And 很快，看这第一句，他说 had enough money， 这不是过去完成式。This is not had plus past participle. This is simple past tense. And today we only have simple past tense and past continuous.
我们这次的话，这个主题呢，它比较用到的时态比较简单一点哈，就是纯粹的单纯的过去式，还有过去进行式。在这边这句话里头，这个 had enough money， 你看这个 had 后面没有任何的过去分词，所以它这边的话是没有这个过去完成式的哦。在这边的话特别注意一下。
Our last sentence is our conclusion. This is our lesson or our moral. It says, he learned that anything is possible as long as we make up our minds to achieve it.
OK， 最后这句话呢，就很像是我们的 conclusion。我们刚刚是不是有提到说 conclusion 里头我们可以写的是 the lesson we learned or the moral of the story。好，很多时候就是用这两个东西来做结尾。在这边的话呢，他就说了 he learned that 从这次的经验里头，好，希望他学到了什么 ？Anything is possible， 任何事情都是有可能的。As long as 只要怎样呢？我们接一个句子 ，We make up our minds to achieve it， 下定决心去完成它，任何事都有机会被完成。
Now, do you need to write the intro or the conclusion? And the answer is no. But honestly, when we add the intro sentence and the conclusion sentence, 特别就是我们的 concluding sentence, the story feels nice and complete. 如果没有的话, it feels a little naked. So try to think of a good ending after the story. 我们第三章，我们的图片这边 he has his motorcycle. 然后呢, that makes the story feel good.
没有错，所以在这里的话，虽然说不见得一定要写上我们的开头 intro background information， 然后最后还一定要有 conclusion， 但是有这两样元素的话，其实会让整个故事更加的完整，就变成是一个帅哥有穿上漂亮的衣服啊，就像不然的话会觉得 naked， 有没有？好像没穿衣服一样，所以故事没讲完的感觉。
All right, let's get ready for vocabulary review. Okay, it is time for vocabulary review. Number 1 today, to save up for something.
To save up for something 就是为了后面这个事情来存钱。
Number 2, something catches your eye.Something
catches your eye 这边 eye 的话一定要记得没有 s 它指的是目光注意力所以这就是吸引了你的目光
Number 3 is something of your dreams
Something of your dreams 就是指你梦寐以求的东西
And 这个一定要加 s Number 4 was determined to do something
Be determined to do something 就是下定决心要去做后面的事情
And lastly, to make up your mind.
To make up your mind 就是下定决心的意思，跟 be determined to do something 差不多。
All right, we're out of time for today, but we'll see you tomorrow. And happy 10-10 day tomorrow. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
第22页，看图作文，逐梦踏实。
Saving up for your dream. One day, Sean passed by a motorcycle shop. He casually looked into the shop window, and something shiny caught his eye. A brand new motorcycle was glowing in the window right in front of him. He wanted it badly, but much to his disappointment, he couldn't afford it. However, Sean was determined to buy the motorcycle, so he started to work part-time in a fast food restaurant. He knew it would take a lot of time for him to save enough money. Still, he worked really hard and never complained. When Sean finally had enough money and bought the motorcycle of his dreams, he knew that all his hard work was worth it. He learned that anything is possible as long as we make up our minds to achieve it.